In this video, we're going to break down Depop versus Poshmark in 2025. Which reselling app makes you more money? People always say just sell your clothes online, it's easy. But then the question hits, where? Depop or Poshmark? And more importantly, which one will make you the most money this year? I'm Erin, and this is Side Hustle Mastery, simple systems, real income, no burnout. Today, we'll compare how each app works, what sells best, how the fees and shipping play out, and the tool I use to track profits so you can see which app is your personal winner. What is Depop and Poshmark? Before we compare, let's quickly define what each app is. Depop is a social shopping app where users buy and sell fashion pieces, often with an emphasis on trends, vintage, and unique styles. It's highly visual and functions almost like Instagram for clothes. Poshmark is a reselling platform built around mainstream fashion and everyday wear. It focuses on a social marketplace where people list items from their closet or even run small boutiques. Both are designed for reselling, but they attract different buyer mindsets. So why compare Depop and Poshmark? There are dozens of reselling apps out there. There's Mercari, eBay, Vinted. So why do people always come back to Depop and Poshmark? Because they've carved out two very different niches. Poshmark feels like a department store. Everyday brands, athleisure, handbags, kids' clothes. The culture is social. Likes, offers, and bundling pieces to save. Depop feels more like a curated boutique, trend-driven, it's vintage, Y2K, streetwear, reworked pieces. Buyers scroll it like Instagram, so styling and photos matter as much as the item. So think of it this way. Poshmark is practicality and Depop is personality. Both can make money, but the vibe is very different. Ease of use, day one experience. When you create your first listing, the differences show immediately. On Poshmark, you take photos, add brand and size, and list. When it sells, they email you a prepaid USPS label, you stick it on and drop it off. It's beginner friendly by design. On Depop, you can self-ship or use their label, but you need to upload tracking if you do it yourself. And since buyers treat it like social media, they expect styled photos, creative captions, and personality. So if you want to plug and play, Poshmark feels easier. If you enjoy creating a vibe, Depop rewards you. What actually sells? Here's what moves best. Poshmark is basics and staples, athleisure, handbags, workwear, kids' clothes. Buyers want fast shipping and clear sizing. For Depop, it's statement and aesthetic pieces, vintage jackets, Y2K styles, reworked one-offs. So buyers want personality and uniqueness. An example is same Levi's denim jacket. On Poshmark, Levi's denim jacket, women's medium, but on Depop, it's vintage 90s Levi's denim jacket, oversized streetwear fit. It's the same item, but one speaks to clarity, the other one speaks to style. Fees and payouts. Now let's talk money. So for Poshmark, it's the flat cut of your sale, and that includes the prepaid label, so it's simple and predictable. For Depop, it's the percentage and payment processing fees. So if you self-ship, you cover postage out of pocket. Always remember, profit is sales price minus app fees minus shipping minus the cost of item. That's what matters, not the list price. So what is Notion and why does it matter for resellers? Notion is an all-in-one workspace where you can organize everything. For reselling, it becomes your command center. You can track items, costs, sales, fees, and profits all in one dashboard. Think of it this way, Depop and Poshmark help you sell, but Notion tells you what's actually worth selling. That's how you stop guessing and treating this like a real side hustle. And before we dive into the pricing and setup, just a quick note, I'll drop my link for Notion in the description. It's free to start, and if you upgrade yearly, you can save around 20%. Using that link helps support the channel at no extra cost to you. Okay, so now let's break down Notion's pricing together. We have a free version. It's $0 per month per member. You get basic forms, sites, a Notion calendar, and databases. And it's perfect for beginners who just want to track sales. And then we have a plus version, which is $10 per member per month. And it's great for small teams and professionals who want to work together. And it includes everything in the free version. You have unlimited collaborative blocks. You also have unlimited file uploads, which is really great if you want to keep uploading images or files. You also have unlimited charts, custom forms, custom sites. And so I think it's really great for resellers who want to organize more seriously. And then we have a business version, which is $20 a month. It has everything in Plus, SAML, SSO, private team spaces, and domain verification. And it also has access to Notion AI features like meeting notes and research mode, so it's best for small teams or sellers scaling into a business. And lastly, there is Enterprise, which is custom pricing, so you get advanced security, compliance, and team management. So realistically, most side hustlers won't need this, but it's definitely a great option if you want to operate with scalability, control, and security. So most people will start with free or plus, but once you're scaling, business becomes more worth it. Okay, so now let's build a simple tracker inside Notion. So you're going to want to click the link down below and then sign in. Okay, so once you're inside the Notion dashboard, you can see there's a search option, a home button, Notion AI, and then an inbox. So I personally love Notion AI. You can upload as many files, you can do research with it. So here's how I'd actually set this up with you, kind of like if we were sitting down together to figure it out. So here's how I'd actually set this up with you, kind of like if we were sitting down together to figure it out. I would make a table in Notion called Resell HQ, and we can go ahead and tell Notion AI. So I would like to make a table. Awesome. And so as we're organizing, the columns would be named items, platform, the cost, the sale price, the fees, shipping, net profit, and minutes worked. Perfect. So as you can see, it created a database here. We would need net profit. Okay, so as you can see, all set, they created a database named Resell HQ. So it would be over here. It will include item, platform, cost, sales price, fees, shipping, net profit, and minutes worked. And so we can also give them the specific formula for net profit. So I would write this formula down so you guys remember. It's sales price minus fees minus shipping minus cost. And then we're also going to calculate pay per hour. Okay, perfect. So once you put in those formulas, you can see they added a pay per hour column and updated your table view with the net profit formula and the pay per hour. All right, so now that they made the database, let's go ahead and use an example. So let's say your item is a jacket. Let's say the platform you want to test is Poshmark. The cost is $10. Then the sales price is $40. The fees is $8. Shipping is $5. Net profit, 17. And then the minutes worked is 30. And then pay per hour is 34. So even though we've already calculated the net profit and pay per hour, it can actually calculate the net profit and pay per hour for you. So just select yes. Perfect. So now what you can do is you can go back to Resell HQ. You can see it is a jacket for Poshmark. The cost is 10, and then all the information we provided earlier. What you can do now is you can make a new page and do the same thing, but for the platform. And so now we could go back to Resell HQ and see that they have correctly labeled everything from the platform, cost, sales price, and everything else we have provided. And so what you can do from there is this shows exactly how the formulas worked in practice. And so from there, you can duplicate the table, one labeled Depop, and another one labeled Poshmark, and compare side by side to see which platform actually pays you better per hour. Perfect. So if you go back to Resell HQ, you can see that they have labeled everything correctly. And from there, you can duplicate as many as you would like and label it different. So you can see there's eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, Facebook Marketplace. And in this case, we're comparing Poshmark and Depop. So you would just click Depop, use an example, and ultimately compare side by side to see which platform actually pays better per hour. Okay, so now your first listing that sells. So now I want you to pick one item in great condition, shoot in natural light with a clean background, take 5 photos, front, back, fabric close-up, size tag, and any flaw. Title it brand plus item plus size. And for the description, talk like you're helping a picky friend. On Poshmark, clarity wins. On Depop, styling wins. Either way, honesty sells faster. The 7-day head-to-head. So still not sure which app is right for you? Run this test. Take 10 items and list them on both apps at the same price. Midweek, send offers on Poshmark, refresh tags on Depop, ship quickly, and stay polite. At the end of the 7 days, open your Notion tracker and compare your net profit, days to sell, and pay per hour. The winner is the platform that pays more for your time and feels less stressful. Okay, so let's bring it all together. Poshmark is broad, simple, and super beginner friendly. Depop is more curated, creative, and rewards good styling. Both can make you money, but the real way to know which works for you is by tracking it inside Notion. You're actually seeing which app puts more money in your pocket for the time you spend. The link for Notion is down in the description. It's an affiliate link, so it helps support the channel at no extra cost to you. And it gives you the exact system I showed you to track your sales like a pro. If this video gave you a clear next step, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which app you're going to test first. I'm Erin with Side Hustle Mastery. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next one.